Welcome to The Critique. Today, we're diving into an analysis of India's August 2025 auto market, exploring how to make it even more engaging.
Right.
So our listener sent in a really insightful piece. It covers this temporary slowdown in India's auto retail for August 25, but also, builds up to this expected festive surge driven by GST reforms.
Yeah, I saw that. Very detailed.
Exactly. It's packed with clear data, influencing factors, vehicle segments, regional stuff, policy changes. But it feels, well, quite sequential, analytical.
Okay. Informative, but maybe not gripping?
Precisely. It's informative, absolutely, but I think we could really elevate it. Make the reader feel that central tension, the market's kind of dilemma. What are your first impressions?
Yeah, I see that too. It's all there, the information, but it reads more like a report than, a story unfolding.
Right.
My main thought was, what if we framed it more like a drama? Each data point, each segment's performance, even external things like the tax changes or the monsoon, they could be plot twists.
Plot twists, okay.
Or like character motivations, building towards that festive turbo boost climax. It makes the reader feel the pulse, the human story behind all those numbers.
I like that. Turning data into dramatic beats. But how do we actually do that without losing the analysis or making it sound, well, melodramatic?
That's the key question, isn't it? It's about strategic storytelling. For example, the piece says August was one of those mixed rides. Instead of just stating it, let's maybe open with a scene. Imagine a Chennai showroom, late morning, quieter than usual.
Okay, setting the scene.
Yeah, a salesperson, let's say. Rohan. He sees a young couple looking at an SUV, but they're hesitant. You see the wait and see on their faces. Calculators out, whispering.
Ah, so you feel his tension, their dilemma.
Exactly. It's his sales target, their dream car may be delayed. Suddenly, it's not just a statistic. It pulls the reader right into that uncertainty, makes them care.
So, grounding the abstract data in a really tangible human moment. Specific person, specific place. I like that.
Precisely. And you weave that thread through. When talking about different vehicle types performing differently, connect it back to this drama.
How so?
Well, the booming tractor sales great monsoon, right? Or the surge in commercial vehicles from e-commerce. These aren't just data points. They're layers in the market's complex personality.
Like subplots?
Kind of. Unexpected resilience, maybe. Surges of life when other parts are cautious. Shows the different currents in this big economic river. Highlights those regional, sectoral nuances that make India's market so fascinating.
That's interesting. So the story isn't just the main headline. It's these other elements revealing deeper truths.
Exactly. And then, the big one, GST 2.0 anticipation. That's a critical turning point. Instead of just saying it's a reform, let's make it the central dramatic tension. Picture everyone holding their breath.
Everyone?
Well, metaphorically. The small parts maker in Pune worrying about inventory. The family in Kolkata debating holding off on that purchase for a few weeks.
Okay, yeah.
They're all waiting for this game changer to finally tip the scales, unleash demand. It creates this real sense of impending transformation. Like the climax of a play, everything hinges on this one reveal.
I get it. Making the reader feel that suspense, that collective waiting. It adds real depth. Okay, shifting focus slightly. The analysis covers the data, the macro drivers really well, but I wonder if we can amplify the direct impact on everyday Indians.
Ah, yes, the human angle.
Yeah, the numbers are clear, but what does it mean for the family thinking about a scooter or the farmer buying equipment? Can we make those implications more immediate, relatable?
Absolutely. I think that's a huge opportunity. The so what for the person on the street. We really need to lean into that.
So what's the suggestion?
Translate the macro data, the policy stuff, into micro-level experiences, real consequences. That makes the significance feel personal, urgent. It shows how these big shifts actually shape individual lives, choices. Turns a statistic into someone's story.
Making those big economic waves feel personal. Can you give an example?
Sure. So the piece mentions a scooter costing, say, 1 lakh rupees might save thousands after GST changes.
Right.
Okay, so who benefits? Let's paint a picture. Maybe it's Priya in Bangalore, young professional battling public transport. That 5,000 rupee saving, that's the difference. She can finally afford her first scooter.
It's not just a scooter then.
No, it's independence, an extra hour a day, freedom. Or maybe it's Sanjay, small business owner in Lucknow. He upgrades his old delivery vehicle. That saving lets him expand his delivery radius by, say, 20 kilometers, maybe hire someone.
Ah, showing the ripple effect.
Exactly. Give the saving a face, not just a figure. Show the story behind it.
A face, not a figure. I like that. It shows the real-world impact on aspirations, daily life.
Precisely. And take the farmer optimism part. Good monsoon, booming tractor sales. Don't just state it. Describe a specific farmer.
Okay.
Let's imagine Ramesh, in rural Punjab, farmed for decades, older equipment. This year, bumper harvest. Unexpected cash, new confidence. He decides invest in that new, powerful tractor.
It's more than just a purchase.
Oh, much more. It's investing in his family's future, hope for next season. It connects the weather, the land, the economy, his life. His story represents thousands, driving that market segment.
That really lands it. You understand the true impact beyond just a sales number. It's about livelihoods.
And then, the conclusion. Let's move beyond just general growth talk. More wheels on roads, smiles on faces. Okay, but what do those smiles mean?
Make it more specific?
Yes, maybe they mean new freedom for rural women traveling for education, or more efficiency for small businesses competing better, greater opportunities for families as connectivity improves. Connect the auto market's pulse to India's actual aspirations. Make the ending inspiring, not just a summary.
I love that. Connecting macro to micro, showing the human benefit, makes the numbers really come alive. Okay, final area, the opening and closing. They set the scene, summarize points, but could they be stronger, more evocative?
Yeah, more memorable.
Exactly. Grab the reader instantly, leave them with something powerful, forward-looking that sticks. How do we punch up those bookends?
Crucial parts, aren't they? The first impression and the last word. So, suggestion is, we visit the opening, make that core tension, the human side of the market pause, even more compelling right away. And craft a closing that's potent, aspirational about India's future. Something that resonates beyond the data, reinforces that narrative arc we discussed. Make them feel they've been on a real journey.
Okay, so the opening. Instead of just imagine standing in a bustling showroom, how do we make it hit harder, more personally?
Well, we could start with a question maybe, or a statement that throws the reader right into that uncertainty, or the excitement tied to the GST change. Like, what if the keys to your dream car were just a few thousand rupees away, but only if you waited a few weeks?
Ooh, that's good.
It immediately sets up the dilemma, right? Makes the reader feel that personal conflict, desire versus patience. It's not just a report, it's a decision they might face. They're invested from line one.
That's really effective. Turns it from a market report into a personal question instantly. You're not just reading about it, you feel like you're in it.
Exactly. And the closing? Let's go beyond a simple recap. Think powerful, concise statement. India's trajectory, the auto market's role.
Right.
Remember that family road trip metaphor? Maybe give it a twist. This pit stop before the Grand Prix. It's not just a delay.
It's strategic?
Yes, a strategic pause, redefining the journey, a recalibration, refueling, leading to something truly transformative for the whole nation. It suggests this hesitation isn't stagnation, it's intentional, setting up a more prosperous, mobile future. The auto market as a real engine for progress.
Wow. So not just reporting, but painting a vision for India's future, seen through the auto industry. That's ambitious. And a closing like that would definitely stick. This has been incredibly helpful, really insightful.
My pleasure. The core material is strong. It's just about polishing it, finding that narrative energy.
Okay, so to quickly recap for our listener, 3 main suggestions. First, enhance that narrative arc. Frame it as unfolding drama. Immerse the reader.
Right. Make them feel involved.
Second, amplify the so what. Translate the big data into relatable human experiences. Faces, not figures.
Make it personal.
And third, craft a more potent opening and a resonant close. Hook them immediately. Leave them with a powerful, forward-looking thought.
Exactly. These changes won't just present information, they'll make the analysis truly come alive. It'll be a gripping read about India's auto pulse, bringing numbers to life.
We really think these adjustments will make your analysis stand out, both informative and deeply compelling. We absolutely invite you to refine the work using these ideas and send it back for another look. We're here to help you maximize the impact of your excellent work. Thanks for listening to The Critique.